Hello ladies and gentlefolks, my name is Epic, but you can call me Dan. I'm joined by D for Dad for another OCE tutorial.
Hi Dan, you okay?
Yeah, all good, how are you?
Not bad.
Good.
This one's what, our fifth?
This is the fifth in the series, so we're nearly there, nearly to the end of the clip.
And what we're doing today?
We are doing a stereoscopic wave.
Oh, what?
Which
What?
is really cool. It sounds weird, but like it's going to be a really nice like sort of glitchy effect where it's going to just spice this clip up a bit, because at the moment we've got like it's a really nice just sort of just a normal
just going around the corner and hitting the guy.
I'm gonna put the preview down so we can see this better, and just boom, which is okay on its own, but we want to kind of spice it up a bit like we've done with the other bits, because with all these other bits it's looking a bit dull near the end. So
yeah,
I've marked it here. This is what we're going to edit. So for this we will need two things: the stereoscopic 3D adjust and the wave,
okay,
which can both be found in the video effects with most of the other stuff. So first one to do, we are going to do the waves. Now you've got vertical and horizontal,
yeah,
which are really cool, but I'm going to go with horizontal. I prefer it because it kind of moves, because it's widescreen. The horizontal is going to be a bit better, and we are going to just drag this on. Now as you see, it makes it all wavy, makes the screen look all wavy and all weird and distorted. So you can move around with this, you can do that,
okay,
which is weird.
I think that's like overkill, isn't it?
Yeah, so I tend to put it around about 5.
Okay,
kind of like it makes it look, as you see, it's sort of moving, so you can kind of see like the background's moving.
Yeah.
Doesn't focus too much on the front, which is nice, because it saves any
but actually
extra
kind
masking.
of distorted the walls, hasn't it, on the map itself?
Yeah, and we can fix this easily, and like you can play around with the settings, whatever works for you. I'm going to move this one back a bit, just because it's a bit over the top, and this one down to about there.
Okay.
So these will move the waves like that, just so. I'm not too sure how they affect it. Like, well, that one kind of.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah.
Like you said, overkill. Just gonna not bother with that. So once we've got this done, we want to go down here and click animate. So now that we've got all the effects on, it's created a keyframe here on the timeline, and we're just going to move forward until it gets to this bit. Now if you see, at this bit we still have the whole wave thing, which looks okay, but we want to try and smoothen it out till it gets to about here.
And stop it just before the next kill.
Exactly. So we're going to go to all of the settings and just move them down a bit.
Okay.
Or to 0. And as you see, if we just play it normally, there we go, it kind of just smoothens out as we get to this bit.
Oh, fantastic,
which is really cool. And it's super easy.
It's very simple, isn't it?
And you can just see even that already has done a bit of an effect.
Yeah.
In comparison. But we can do more, which is good. So for the next bit, we're going to go to Event Pan Crop and click on that. And I've already done it here, but if we have the clip normally at there, which should be, the angle would be normal, like that. That's how it would normally look. So it'd look okay, but like I said, we can adjust it a bit. So I'm going to move this out a bit, so it kind of like we've got this nice little zoomed in, zooming out effect on all these little bits here. So the background sort of coming back in. But for this bit, I'm going to put the angle to 3 degrees, so it's turned it slightly. So now, as it comes around, it kind of adds a bit more of a curve.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So if I go there, yeah, so that's there, and then it sort of goes with the waves, and it kind of adds and makes it a bit more smoother looking.
It's very quick,
as we go around the corner. Yeah,
incredibly quick but effective.
Because this is at 0, it's all going to smooth out.
Yeah.
And come back to here being all nice for the final kill. And finally what we can do is we can add this really crazy thing known as stereoscopic 3D adjust. Now if I just drag this on the clip now, this and then just move about with it, you can see it moves in and out.
Okay.
So it's really cool, and you can like zoom in the clip, you can like do that, go to one side, you can rotate it, but there's something missing. And that is like little, like when you go to the cinema and you watch 3D movies,
yeah,
they're all in. They've got those weird red and blue line things.
Yeah.
Now we can add these, but there's something we need to do first. So as you see, I can move about with that, but it won't work. So we're just going to remove the stereoscopic by clicking this to remove the selected plugin. I'm going to click off this. I'm going to go to properties, and then we're going to go down to here where it says stereoscopic 3D mode.
Okay.
And this has a lot of different like settings. The one we're going to go is go to anaglyphic red cyan. They're basically red and blue.
Okay.
So we're going to go to that. We're going to click apply, and then we're going to click OK. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but everything's gone black and white. All the colour's been taken.
It's like a reverse colour corrector. It's kind of removed it, hasn't it?
I know, which is a bit of a problem, but we can fix it. If we go to saturation adjust up here, and then I've already got a preset, but I'll show you how to do it if you don't have a preset. So with the default setting, we want to go to amount, drag that up. We want to go to low and drag that up, and then we want to go to high and drag that up. And if you look here,
just put it all back.
All the colour's been restored. So if you're ever going to do the stereoscopic 3D adjust, you need to make sure you go to saturation and put it back up.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing. We were going to put it on both tracks, because if we didn't do it to this top track here, then when we do the whole colour distortion thing, which we've done before, it just loses it.
Okay.
So it's a bit of an annoying thing, but it's something which you can easily do.
You know what? The chances are I wouldn't have noticed that if I'd done that on my own.
Yeah, but it's a simple thing. Like, it's just remembering. So, and it's really easy to remember which ones are which, because they both got adjust. Okay. So as long as you got both of them. So now we can go onto the stereoscopic 3D adjust. Click here, and now if we go down to corrections and just do this, as you see, it adds the little red and cyan, so it looks really cool and really sort of crazy and like glitchy, and you can create really cool effects with this. But again, it's one of those where if you do too much, it doesn't really takes away from the effect a bit.
So you want it kind of like quite subtle. Yeah.
So I have some already preset like effects, which I'm just going to type in here. So that I put up to that number there. So if you want to pause the video here, and you can use these yourself, or just test around with them, because there's no like perfect one, but as you see, these are just slightly picking it out, and like it just takes a little playing around with, really. I'm just going to put this one to minus 2.367, and as you see there, that's kind of created, with the wave effect, a really, really cool.
Yeah, it's just enough, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, with like which we did with the wave effect, if we've got the keyframe here, but this is for the wave, so we click onto the stereoscopic again, and for this one as well, because each of them has their own individual keyframe, we need to make sure we click all of the little clocks.
Okay.
Otherwise, if we did it with like just the one, and then we move the other three, it would move it at the start as well.
Okay, yeah.
And down here you've got like all the little guidelines where you can sort of move them all yourself. So if I put all these back to 0, they've all got their individual timeline markers, and you can move these individually here by dragging them left and right, or if you want to do them all at once, there's this diamond at the top which drags all of them together.
Okay.
It depends on how you want to just edit them, if there's any effects you want to leave. But so for this one, there we go, and when it gets to here, it smooths out.
Again, I wouldn't have noticed they all had their own sort of keyframes, actually.
Yeah, it's just a little thing which comes with practicing and editing, because I've done it many a time before where I've set an effect and then the effect's gone, and I've been like, where's the effect? And it just kind of... So we've changed a normal sort of clip into that, and even
actually,
though
I like that, yeah.
You can kind of see it's a really nice
the
distorted...
wave with 3D actually works quite well, doesn't it?
It's a really nice way of getting two effects together and just kind of combining them and just making them look good.
Fantastic.
So that's it.
And I think we've got one more to do.
Yeah, we have one more
final
after
soldier.
This. Yeah, and then the OCE is finished.
Oh, fantastic! Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this video. Leave a like if you have enjoyed.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Yeah, thanks for showing me that again.
Hopefully you've learnt something. And yeah, try these out for yourself. Let us know how you get on with it. And we'll see you for the final tutorial.
Thanks, Dan.
Stay epic, guys.
Bye.